Okay, what we have here is something I call jump drive. It's Project MAC. It's Matter Antimatter Craft. And what we're looking at here is a propulsion system that can be applied to a craft for whatever purpose it's needed. And when fully activated, the craft is capable of interstellar jump. Also backed off to a dimensional 3 drive with an open run approaching the speed and velocity of light. The craft for now will be referred to as MAC. MAC is a self-sustaining system requiring no added fuel elements for any extreme duration of flight. The basic fuel is algobarium. That's AB, weight 305, 115. The electrical energy system is self-sufficient. That's the gyro you see right there, and which will produce at a length determined on the level of fabrication and advancement of the device actually. But when energizing the hull, an animated atmosphere is created outside through the hull, and the cloud created is negative charged in nature, like a hydrazine, like lightning before it strikes. The hull is able to also energize its positive nature with the ability to polarize both ends actually, or each side. And there are 8 pulsars, and that's what this is right here, is a pulsar cannon, I call it, consisting of spinning alpha, beta, gamma, lightning, laser, harmonic frequency colors focused and sent through a particle beam accelerator, and changing element 115 to 116, creating an antimatter wormhole in space. And so the pulsar connects to the cloud, and the cloud to the hull, and then to the light, and the cloud connects to the projectile, which would be the ship, into an animated doorway. And through the ejection of system projects, the matter of putting MAC into an antimatter doorway, penetrating doorway will spin space-time continuum. Okay, what we have here is the setup right before the craft actually takes off, and why lights are where they are, and so on and so forth. The hull has the capability to shift polarities. In this view, positive in front with the blue lights coming out, and green in the center, and the electrons coming out at a higher speed. Back off where you can see it there. The radioactive magnetic light, gamma light, is used for projectile direction, and because that's not magnetically affected. Okay, and depending on how the pulsar is functioning, it will determine what color lights are on. You see, it's a created atmosphere, a hydrazine type, and like lightning before it strikes, it's actually when the light is ejected through the fusion process and fission process, it connects to the hull, and it all actually becomes light. The lights in the red end of the spectrum, the electrons will come out at slower speeds, and until also into the blue, it will come out at a higher speed, so you can understand how that operates. Okay, let's just read that. Okay, this alpha wave connects to the cloud, and the beta wave connects to the hull, and the fusion cloud, the Ventura I call it, connects with the hull. And the ejected light begins to pull the ionized fusion cloud in which the hull is connected, and it will take off like so. Okay, the light is connected, magnetically connected to the hull through a layer of fusion containing lights and gases. You read this right here if you can. Okay, and the hull is changing back and forth from one polarity to the other, and the lightning, sort of the lightning effect, like polarizing and then lightning shooting out of the system, and the hull connects to it. Okay, now this is a gravitational magnetic wave spiral. The cloud turns plasmic and consisting of hydrogen, helium, ions, etc. Alpha, beta, and gamma ejection with light harmonics blends the controls. You read that. The ship at this point is traveling with the light ejecting ahead. The space at this point is shrinking, and mass is increasing, and time, because of the 8 reflections from the 1 power, is slowing down. Okay, last but not least, when algobarium is sent through an accelerator with all the other added effects, it turns into beryllium, which is 116, which is antimatter, which comes out at the top of this, right there at the top, you can see. And this creates a black hole. Now there will be more on the website, which is ztime.info, and see where you can read that on the bottom. Okay, now what we have here is the pulsar. There's 8 of them in the machine. Now you see the gyro right there. That's for the electrical power sources, and there's things that are curled around there, electromagnetic energizers. Now you got magnetism, radioactive light particle blend with a magnetic vortex blender. You've got a magnetic vortex projector, and then you've got lightning machine in the center with the chamber around. Magnetic field lights, alpha, beta, and gamma, and they are sent through a particle accelerator, and then through a crystal, and then out the edge of the hull, and that gives you a process to create a black hole in space.